Hello everyone. I, Avijit Mukherjee, on behalf of Indian Biogas Association, welcome you all. In this short coverage, we will take a glimpse at some of the perspective with respect to biogas or bio-CNG that makes it the fuel of interest in India. More particularly, with the Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan, the renewable sector and the biogas industry within is also going to see a paradigm shift with its biggest boom lined up in the upcoming few years. So let's have a quick glance into the various policy support that prevails in biogas industry. Government of India has come up with various incentives to provide the requisite stimulus to this industry. Firstly, looking into the financial incentives, a concessional GST of 5% is applicable for procurement of any equipment related to the biogas projects, and same also applies for the sales of the producers in a biogas plant, that is the biogas, bio-CNG and the bioslurry. The basic custom duty for import of an equipment for biogas project is also kept at 5%. Then accelerated depreciation of 40% is available, which eases off the tax outflow in the beginning operational years of a biogas plant. Further, there are guidelines from CERC, that is the Central Electricity Regulatory Commission, a body under the Ministry of Power, that sets up the electricity tariff for the waste to energy projects at 7.89 rupees per unit of electricity, and that's indeed a very lucrative tariff. However, electricity being a concurrent subject, State Electricity Regulatory Commission, that is the ACRCs, are not obliged to adhere to these guidelines from the CERC, and they can determine their own suitable tariff on case-to-case basis. Now, we'll have a look into the various subsidy schemes across the different scale of biogas plants. Basically, there are three scales which are recognized by the ministry, and the same is listed here. The smallest one, that is the NNBOMP, spans the 1 to 25 meter cube per day capacity. Then the biogas off-grid program spans the mid-sized plants in the range of 3 to 250 kilowatts electric equivalent capacity. And the waste to energy scale typically spans over 250 kilowatt plus capacity, wherein the subsidy of almost 4 crores per megawatt can be availed. The absolute subsidy coverage under the last, that is the waste to energy scheme, has an upper cap of almost 10 crores per project. Then in the Indian biogas ecosystem, we can see a lot of involvement from other ministries, with of course MNRE being the central coordinating ministry. For instance, the biogas policy, or the biofuel policy rather, from MOPNG covers promotion of different biofuels, bio-CNG being one of them. A special targeted scheme called the SATAT, that is the Sustainable Alternative Towards Affordable Transportation, ropes in the oil marketing companies, which provides assured offtake of bio-CNG for a period of at least 10 years. Also, upward price revision every 3 years is assured by the participating oil and gas companies under this scheme. Likewise, the electricity policy from the Ministry of Power makes provision for mandatory purchase of electricity produced from the renewable energy sources. This is also referred as the Renewable Purchase Obligation, or the RPO. Also, there are provisions made in the Motor Vehicle Act by the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways for bio-CNG to be used in vehicles. Of course, this has to be within the defined specs of bio-CNG or the biomethane. Furthermore, the other byproducts in the biogas plants, that is the organic manure, is guided by the Fertilizer Control Order, or the FCO, from the Ministry of Agriculture. Also, within the terrains of this FCO, Department of Fertilizer, another ministerial body, controls manufacturing, selling and distribution of any produced organic fertilizer. Finally, it's also worthwhile to mention that the various institutional bodies in form of the state nodal agencies in corresponding states caters to the implementation of the central level policies. So that was a quick glimpse of our coverage in the online biogas training. But hope the takeaway is very clear in form of biogas being the fuel of choice in future, more so for building the Atmanirbhar Bharat that we foresee. For the moment, I will stop here and look forward to have you registered and meet most of you for our comprehensive coverage in our online biogas training program. Thanks all for your patient hearing.